Hello Scorpio, welcome to my weekly Tarot Love channel. So for those of you that are in relationships, this reading is for you, or in some kind of something with someone, then this relationship reading is for you. But I unfortunately do not do readings for single people, so FYI. So today I'm going to be exploring the feelings and the intentions between Scorpio and the other. And I'm going to be exploring the unifying energies between Scorpio and the other. And then based on where the cards are at, I'll pick some extra cards just to get a little bit more information about how best to proceed forward. And alongside that, I have a whole bunch of different decks here from which I'll pick extra cards just to give more information. So today is a very powerful and beautiful day. It's the Great Conjunction. It's when Jupiter and Saturn are in an alignment together at 0 degrees in Aquarius. It's a very, very powerful day and the start of something new. So let's see what comes up with Scorpio. Not looking so good so far. We've got the Devil and the Nine of Swords. So just tuning into Scorpio and the other, Scorpio and the other. Okay, and the theme of the reading is defense. All right. So Scorpio, what are your feelings for the other? What are the other's feelings for you? What are the unifying feelings? What are your intentions with the other? What are the other's intentions with you? And what are the unifying intentions? And then what are the unifying energies between Scorpio and the other? What are the energies that you both feel and combine in your feelings for each other? Scorpio and the other's unifying feelings and energies. Okay, 3 cards. Okay, so, well, you both want the relationship, you both want the exchange, but you're both going through some kind of meltdown right now, some kind of disillusionment within the relationship. And what it's creating is a period of aloneness. You both, I can see there's mistrust from you to the other, Scorpio. Your intentions are not entirely honorable, actually. If I look at it, the Seven of Swords is coming up in your intentions towards the other, and this shows me that perhaps there's something that you're doing that is not entirely honest, because I do feel like you have feelings for them and you want the relationship. The Two of Cups is coming up for you, Scorpio, in your feelings for them. And in their feelings for you, they are wanting to be a better person and to access their inner strength. This is they feel this about you, like you encourage them to reach deeper into themselves and look into themselves and become a better human being because of you. And they also find that you carry this depth and strength. And yet somehow neither of you are fully seeing each other clearly. You're seeing either what you're not getting, or why the relationship isn't how you want it, or you're finding some kind of fault with the relationship and therefore not seeing it for what it is, for what's being offered to you. You're focusing on the wrong thing. You're actually both doing this. And so yes, the Seven of Swords is coming up. So there's something that you're doing in your intentions. So it could be a combination of you don't trust them entirely. Perhaps you don't trust relationships. Maybe you've experienced pain in another relationship. And for them, I see them trying to pull their energy away from the situation. And both of you are in this place of aloneness because the Hermit card is coming up. So The theme of the reading is the Seven of Wands, so both of you are taking some kind of a stand. And I've also got the Devil card and the Nine of Swords that fell out. So it shows that there's some kind of obsessiveness, possibly from your side, Scorpio, but maybe from their side as well. The Scorpio quality has got an obsessiveness to it, which is not overtly shown, but it's brewing up on the inside. This is what gives the Scorpio quality and intensity. And then I've also got the Nine of Swords, so it shows that there's an anxiety there, there's a stress, and you're really deeply worrying about something. So perhaps that's what the obsession is about, like the fixation with the situation, and yet at the same time you're still taking a stand, like still standing in defense against why or how things are not as you expect them to be or want them to be or see them to be. And so it's creating mistrust in the connection. And yet I've got the Ten of Cups over here, which is the card of happy family, happiness, happy relationship. And like I said, I do feel that you want this connection, and that you want to be in a partnership with them as they do with you. You want the exchange, the give and take, the sharing. Both of you want it, but still you're going through this turbulence right now. So let's get a few extra cards to find out, to get more information about this reading for Scorpio and the other. One card. Okay. It says return into nature. So Scorpio, you are a water sign, you are intuitive and deeply sensitive, and nature is a healing place to regenerate your heart and soul. And this card wanted to fall out, and it's number 5, orphaned. Okay, and we're going to pick 3 Lenormand cards. So nature is always a place to regenerate, especially for people that are very sensitive and intuitive. It can reset the body and soul. Walking through a forest or lying on the beach, just listening to the ocean, smelling the salt. So we've got these 2 that fell out. Okay, and let's pick one more. Okay. Okay. And this is for Scorpio and the other. Show me what I need to see. Scorpio and the other. Peace. Embrace your confusion. Let there be peace in not knowing all the answers. Okay, and then let's get one of these. These are quite good. This is for Scorpio and the other. Alright, gossip. The gossip card is coming up. And then I think I'm going to do one last one. And this is the Osho Tarot deck. This is for Scorpio and the other. Please give me 3 cards. Scorpio and the other. Scorpio and the other. Okay, the Lovers, the Miser, and the Master. We've also got exhaustion over here. So there's so much more information available here. And what I'm sensing is there's some potential. So first of all, with regards to the Devil card, the Obsession card, I feel that it ties in with the Master over here, and the Miser. And the Miser is on top of the Lovers. And it's kind of given me a clue that perhaps there's attempting to hold on too tight or attempting to be too controlling within the relationship instead of allowing it its freedom and breathing space. And so there's lessons for you to master around this that will allow you to meet the wounds within yourself that make you want to hold so tightly onto something and control it, to be obsessive about it. There's some kind of void or wound within, and I feel that's what the orphaned card is about. It's talking about that wound and that feeling of not belonging. And so when we don't feel a belonging, we hold on to what we have very tightly, and we can't let it breathe because there's such a deep need for it, because we're not able to give it to ourselves. So as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support. I'm busy! You long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing you what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows and loves you and will steer you in the right direction of those who accept you as you are, without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. So that feels really important as to why, there's a disconnection that I'm seeing over here, where things are not flowing and in a healthy place. So these cards over here are telling me that, the snake, the key, and the bouquet. The snake is the card of sensuality and sexuality, but it's also a card of deception. And so with the key on top of that, it's talking about the deception around pleasantries, around not really showing what's going on for you, not really revealing what's going on inside. And possibly that's what this Seven of Swords card is about over here, where your intentions are not entirely honorable, you're not entirely being honest. Perhaps it's because you're not showing what's really coming up for you, or expressing that, or not being able to feel that you can be yourself, and so you put on some kind of facade. Okay, so the gossip card, it says you may be the object of gossip. If you know of gossip, you may need to address the problem with the person involved. If people have a problem with you, it's their problem, not yours. And if there's no truth to the words, then it may be best just to let it die down. Gossip is around you. It may be time to step up to the plate and stop it now. And then it says further up here, drawing this card today may mean you are talking about someone, or have heard someone or something within your circle of friends, and maybe not be particularly favorable. You now have a choice on what to do with the information. If you started the gossip, it's time to analyze why you are being negative towards this person. Are you jealous or simply being mean? So that could also feed into the Seven of Swords, and how it is that you are potentially being manipulative or not entirely honest. So the Peace card is talking about embracing not knowing what's going on, not having control in this situation. And so my suggestion is that let's see what the cards have to say. So what is the best way for Scorpio, based on the situation, to proceed forward? What is the best way for Scorpio, based on the situation, to proceed forward? 3 cards, please. 1, 2. Okay, so the sweetness of the past, the memories that you hold around the past, it shows that you need to ground yourself with those memories and see if you can let them go, because you're kind of holding on to this burden. The burden that you're carrying around the relationship and how it was in the past is not allowing you to to take control, to take charge of your own life. And I feel like it's creating this chaos in you. And so the key here is the Page of Pentacles, which is talking as well as retreat into nature. I feel like if you can give yourself some time and space away from this, all of this, in order to purge and process everything that you're hooked into and attached to right now, it will allow the transformation to happen for you that's very much needed, because you've got the Master card coming up. And the Master is talking about taking the pain and intensity of the situation and transforming it as the Master would, using it as fuel to shift and to transform. Because there is a transformation that is wanting to happen, and it's needing you to plan and prepare and get ready to really work with this confusion that you're feeling right now in your life, in order to release it, in order to bring yourself to a point of new beginnings, a healthier place, to come back to you. And so again, one of the suggestions is to find ways to ground yourself, possibly going into nature, doing yoga, breath work, meditation, and starting to do the little things that make you you, the day-to-day chores that define who you are. So at the end of this video, I always post a meditation, a Balinese meditation, which is very powerful and very purifying, and it's a really great practice to have in your life daily. Perhaps consider working with that as a good place to start. So I hope that shed some light on the situation for you, Scorpio. And if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to ring the bell. Other than that, thank you for watching. Bye for now.